Afternoon, everyone. Well, as you can see, my pumpkin vine has died. It looks like that's about as big as my little pumpkin's going to get. So I might come down and chop him off the vine later. The little banana's not doing too badly. It's getting a bit inundated with cobbler's pegs, but other than that, it's doing well. I just pulled up a whole heap of weeds from the banana tree. Needs more weeding. And there's a self-sown tomato there that's doing extremely well. I'm still deciding whether or not to take him out or not. But yeah, the banana's coming back nicely. Pineapples aren't looking real great, but the zucchini I'm really happy with. It's the best zucchini I've ever had. We've gotten one zucchini off it so far, and there's heaps more fruit on. Just waiting for them to ripen up and get a bit bigger. And again, some of the weeds are getting a bit big. I got to take that out. Matthew's chickens doing well. I've got a few chilies left to be harvested still, but other than that, that bush is dying down a bit. The cabbages are getting close to being able to harvest. I've harvested some lettuce. Every now and then I come down and pick some. I've had some broccoli. It's been very nice. So yeah, I've taken off the main head and had a few other little heads come up. So little tiny ones. The bok choy's just done dreadfully. It's not done well at all. My dill's not looking real great. I may have harvested a little bit too much, so I may need to, I'm not quite sure what to do with the dill. The coriander's looking really sad. I don't think it likes this spot, so I need to investigate a bit more on where's a better place for it. The baby spinach is doing dreadfully. Beetroot's coming back nicely. I've got some tomatoes on. I just spotted that. Look at that. There's a couple of tomatoes on. There's been heaps of flowers. So yes, that's 3 very happy tomatoes. We've been having kale in a few things. I made a nice frittata with a heap of eggs and kale and silver beet and coriander and dill. Actually, no, I didn't put coriander and dill. I put some parsley and oregano in, I think. But yeah, so the cabbages are doing well, except for that one. Something's got in there. I'm not quite sure what to do with that one. Should probably pull it out and give it to the goats. So yes, what else? There's evidence of guava seed droppings all over the ground, so I would say something's been eating my guavas. I've gotten a couple. There's a few still on there. But yes, the few that we had were quite nice. But yeah. And Esther's doing well. She's due to have some kids at the end of this month, as is Rebecca. These chickens are doing well. They're happy little chickens. They're not doing so well as the others that get moved around all the time, but yeah, they're doing okay. The mulberry is slowly recovering from the goats. Lovely trimming of it, which is a real shame because it would be nice if it had lots of leaves because we've got some silkworms upstairs. But yeah, it's slowly recovering. I probably need to give it some fertiliser and some more water. It's doing reasonably well. The Brazilian cherry doesn't seem to be doing much at the moment. See, I don't know if all those flowers that got fertilised, I don't know whether I'll get any fruit out of it. There might be a few up there. Oh, time will tell. So yes. And it's been very windy, so we've got shade cloth all up around protecting the avocado tree, not only from the wind but also from the goats that seem to like eating avocado leaves. So I've got the main herd up here now cleaning up this paddock. So yes, in preparation for, I think I've got 2 or 3 does due at the end of this month, and then Mary and Martha, who are just here, they're due at the end of October. Jilly, I'm not sure whether she's due at the end of October or the end of September, so not sure. Time will tell on that one. But these girls are doing a wonderful job cleaning this paddock up. So yeah, that's the update on the goats. I've got these girls over here preparing this bed for me so that I can turn it into a garden bed. They're nicely scratching it up and fertilising it, so I'll leave them on here for a while, just putting fresh layers of mulch down so they can scratch through the mulch, get all the bugs, drop all their droppings, and they're really having fun. I'm getting probably about between 4 to 6 eggs from these girls a day now that I've taken the rooster out and he's not squashing them anymore. The troublesome rooster is still waiting to be turned into dinner. I keep moving him around so he's at least got fresh grass. He's a happy rooster. He'd be happier if he had contact with his girls. And he needs some water at the moment, but he's a happy rooster. He's nicely cleaning up the grass for me. And, oh, my big boy, Red Rooster, has been doing very well with his girls. He's looking very handsome. He's doing very, very well. Moving them around at the moment, clearing up the yard. My walking lawnmowers. So yes, Rachel and Deborah are doing well, always happy to see me. They've been happily drinking milk out of some little buckets. So I'll have to keep doing that for another couple of months yet because they're girls and they need more calcium. So yes, they wouldn't take it out of the bottle, which is unfortunate in one way, but good in another way, because it means I just need to put milk into the buckets and then I don't have to stay there the whole time. But these two are lovely. They're very sweet girls. But her head's getting too big to go through those bars. Oh dear, I might have to put some smaller wire down the bottom to discourage her from doing that, because I don't want her getting stuck. And Miss Nikki here, she's very nice. She's a lovely goat. They're doing a lovely job mowing the backyard for me at the moment. It's getting a bit long. So yes, but I can't put these girls in with the main herd yet because they still need to have their milk. And I don't want the rest of them being bullied. I don't want these two being bullied by the rest of the herd. Just yet. I'm not yet ready to put them in with the herd. And the bucklings, well, they're another challenge. Then we got the guinea fowls. You can hear the girl calling out there at the moment. So yes, the guinea fowls are doing well. And the frizzles. Mummy Frizzle was sitting on 19 eggs the other day, but I tried to move her, which was not a good idea. You shouldn't do that to a broody chicken. But her two daughters weren't able to lay eggs anywhere, and I was concerned about them getting egg bound and they wouldn't lay anywhere else. So I moved her into another container and then she hopped off the eggs and wouldn't go back on. So very disappointed about that. 19 eggs she was happily sitting on. I'm not even sure how that many got under her. I thought it had only been a couple of days since I'd actually checked on them, but clearly it had been a little bit longer. But yes, other than that, they're doing well. So I'm getting at least 2 eggs a day from those 3 girls. They're doing a wonderful job laying eggs, but I'm really looking forward to her going broody again. I will find another alternative next time. I'm not quite sure how to work that one. Although if I keep taking the eggs out, she's not going to go broody. Challenges. I'll come up with something on that one. Not sure. And the bucklings. Jacob is getting very big. Yes. And so is Joseph. Oh, the other way around. So yes, Joseph is nearly getting a little bit too big to be under his mummy for feeding. He's a bit rough on her. He's a bit rough. But the big problem with the boys is they're starting to get very big and starting to get quite frisky. Yes, Jacob keeps trying to mount his mum, which is a problem. So I would have taken the boys away earlier, but I'm still hoping to be able to milk the 2 girls and I haven't gotten organised enough yet to do so. So while the boys are here keeping their mum's milk up, it gives me some time. But I would really like to get these girls milked. But it may not happen. I might just have to wait for the next lot. Which Rebecca should be a really good milker because she's actually a milk goat. So I don't know if you can see them, but Rebecca and Isaac are up the front paddock, attached to some IBCs so that they don't jump anywhere or escape. Oh, Isaac. He's a challenge, that boy. He's a challenge. But his 2 girlfriends that were over for a sleepover have gone home now, hopefully nicely pregnant. So yeah, that's their update. And I've got the chickens over there. They're being moved around every day. They're doing really well, getting big. I'll get up closer. Not the best time of day to be videoing. Few shadows casting. They're marking being in the road. But yeah, so it looks like the Rhode Island Reds that I hatched in the first of these 2 batches. Looks like those might be girls. It looks like I've got at least 5 roosters in that lot. A couple of hens, but probably about 5 roosters. This lot seems to have done a little bit better. I don't think I've got as many roosters in here. Well, again, because of the shadows, it's a bit hard to tell. But you can if you can notice, this one's got quite a pink comb and a bit of wattle forming underneath. Whereas this one, hers is very pale. Very pale. It looks like I might actually have 5 hens and only 1 rooster in that lot. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Especially after the disappointment of the last batch of chickens that none hatched. That was so sad. I was very disappointed. So yes, that lot, I think I've got 5 roosters and 4 hens. And this lot, I think I might have 5 hens and 1 rooster. So really happy about that. Yeah, so some of those roosters are going to be going onto the table for dinner, I think. They're nearly big enough. In fact, they're bigger than some of the birds you get in the shops. And they're older too. But they've been doing a lovely job in fertilising the pasture for me. So yeah, but that's the update for today. Have a great one. Bless you.